G'day everyone, Jared here from Richos Electrical. We've got Bryce here as well from B Electrical. We're all wearing his gear together, it's because it's one of his jobs. We're here today at Cecil Hills to install 4 cameras. And we've got the Hilux 4K Pro Series all-in-one cameras. Some systems going on here, so we're going to have one on this corner. We're going to have 2 up on here, one facing the front, one facing the back, and one towards the back of the property. So we're going to show you how we all do it. Connect some Cat 6 cables together with some patch leads, and we'll show you how we all do it together. Tune in. I need to get a pole mount for this ladder. Come on, don't forget. That little lip up there is going to do me wonders. Let's get a drill. Sort this fan back out. That's certainly handy. It looks sketchy. Certainly feels a bit. There'd be a wasp there. Don't get angry at me, please. You're gonna hurt if you come after me. Ah, you f***er. He's gonna come back and bite me, isn't he? It's more of you too. Oh, this could be interesting. How many of you are in there? Here's the big question. There's one I can deal with. If there's multiple, there's a big problem. At the moment, no. Hello, so nice to see you. There. And just how good? Where does that good? Absolutely stunning. We'll grab more tongues. We're going to go that way into the roof. The manholes about over there somewhere-ish. Another one directly across the other side on the other side of the roof. Then we're going to do one at the back on the back roof. Yeah, let's get into it. Good fun. Let's go get some cable and some electrical tape. How much is he left me? Hopefully, that'll be enough. Yeah. Electrical tape. Yeah. I do need a protein shake though. We need another tongue. We need Bryce to pop his head up the manhole. We need a texter, not blue because we've got blue cable. Just need another tongue. That's what I wanted the ladder for. Because I haven't got a rear step yet. Of course there's nothing in there. Did I just step in that? Nope. When you're labelling cameras, mainly for like apprentices and that. So we're just going to call this Cam 1, about another foot back. Label it again. Cam 1. Right? Or if just something goes wrong with that, it gets smudged or it's behind the tape, or you get someone who cuts the cables off rather than unwrapping the tape off the tongue. Label it there at the end. Label it there at the end. About a foot back. That way you can't lose track on what that cable actually is. But also, if you've got it on a drum, label on the drum. As you, we've done that before. Actually, they scribbled out after you use them. So cam 1, cam 2. I didn't do it on the first one. I should. A little tip, when you're doing numbers, put a dot afterwards. It guarantees which way the number's facing. It's not necessarily for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8 and 10. More for your 6s and your 9s. When your 6s and 9s are upside down, and you can't actually figure out which direction the number's facing. If you have a word after it, it's alright, because you're obviously facing the way the word's facing. But sometimes the word's not facing that way, and there's no word there at all. So then you're stuck and you're like, which way does this number go? There's many ways to tape the tongue. When you've got a comfortable run, and you know there's not really going to be any snags in the way, overlap. You've got a better chance of cables staying on top of the tongue when you overlap the cables. But when it's going to be tight, you've got to get up a really tiny cavity or anything like that, tape the cables end to end, like that. So butt them up like a Chinese finger trap, and then wrap your tape around them. So start on the tongue or on the cable, doesn't matter, wrap the tape around, and then butt them up, wrap it up, and solid. And give it a bit of a pull test before you're done. Make sure it's pretty tight, tensioned, and then up you go. Pull out some excess, reach under when you're in a roof. There'll be if you go with tile, there'll be a batten there. So what you want to try and do is not go over these trusses or battens. That's a truss. Under here where the tiles sit is a batten. You want to go underneath them, because more for electrical, but we've got to have 50mm clearance on cables from touching any surface. Not that saying anything's going to happen while on a roof, but you don't want to take that chance of something going wrong. So they're more likely will be insulation, and in the corners they really stuff it in, which is what's happening for me right now. As a worst case scenario, you might have to actually go a bit higher on the tiles, open a few more tiles up higher. Finding a way through, hitting timber, I want to redirect, come another direction. I'm still hitting timber, so I'm going to go up a bit higher, open another tile. Wedge this in place, so don't lose it. Say hello to Bryce, he's filming me as well. 6 footer in the manhole. Let's see if you can see this tongue coming through. You need 10 metres? Driver's side draw. So obviously we've got this truss which will go all the way up to that pitch of the roof. So I won't be able to hit that. And usually about 600 away, which is probably about 2 tiles, is another batten. Sorry, another truss, right? All over here is another truss here. So what we want to try and do is be in between that bay, but obviously I was never going to get past with this tongue, this insulation up here. So come a bit higher, we'll go to the batten, try and stuff that all the way through there. Going like a breeze now, right? So once Bryce jumps in the roof, sticks his head up, it may not go on the roof for me. Like that, just find its way through, let that sit in place, just like that. And we'll go on the roof, and we'll try and pull that through. And hopefully these cables are friendly enough and just roll on their own. Alright, let's go and have a look. This stuff here sucks. See, this insulation here, we used to do air cons full time, used to fall apart very easily. You're up? Yep. Nowhere to grab. Oh, what's that? There's nowhere to grab. Gotta do it the hard way. Oh yeah, spacious. I see yellow tongue. See what I mean? So this insulation is just horrible. Temperature of the roof, it just peels away. It's just very, very crap plastic. Just corrodes from heat. Difference of temperature backwards and forwards of the aircon system. And there is my tongue. Oh, if I can get to it without falling through the roof. Got him. Now, I can't see what I'm doing, so probably should have brought. Oh, not on, sir. Put this up there. Ow! Bang me head. Alright, so running cables through a roof. Don't do this. Don't run on top of ducts. Because all that's going to happen is it'll get snagged somewhere, someone will step on it somewhere. A little bit of effort, just put it underneath. Not hard. Lift up ducts. If the installers, shed a bit of care when they're doing it, and they learnt the trade properly, they'd actually be lifting these ducts up. I'm going to put these glasses away. So again, same again, I just tripped on that cable that's running over top of the ducts. Oh, only stand on timbers. If you're not sure if it's secure or not, like this one's a very thin timber, so I don't want to put all weight on that one. So, tongue's under here, there it is. And our NVR is just there, and we're going to go right there. Beautiful. Let's get out of this roof and go get the other two. Got a cable, got a tongue. This one is camera 3. I'm not going to label the box because I'm only using one box at a time. So we'll grab our trusty texter. Hey, we got the black tape, everyone. A little trick when it comes to taping cables to tongues, or taping tongues together. When you get to the end of the tape, just give a little fold, nice little flag. And that way, when Bryce or myself or anyone you're working with, it's more for apprentices really, if you're calling on a roof, and your tradesman's trying to pull the cables out, just leave a little flag there and it makes it easier for him to get the end of the tape off without cutting the tongue off or cutting the cable off. It makes it easier for you when you're trying to pack it up, and then when he pulls out, the tradesman pulls out the tongue next time, he doesn't get angry because there's a tongue. He's got tape on it. Back in the jungle. Just call me George. As I say, what are the chances that was going to happen? Oh, hang on. Yeah, man, hang on a minute. It feels a bit tight, so I'm not making promises of it, but that went up so bloody well, it's not funny. So I don't need to. Is I just want to grab the end of the cable, just like this. I'm going to put a little knot in it. Just like that. So that way, when that comes off the drum, if I run out of cable, so what it won't do is it won't go through that hole up there, right? That's the goal. That's the idea. So let's hope this will just sneak up and go up into that hole. No problems. Right, let's go on the roof and have a look. Alright. Head torch on, let's see what we're doing. Alright, I'm going to go over the top of this, Mr. Aircon. Alright, we're up. Ugh. I don't like the look of that roof over there. It looks like a bit tricky. I've been doing this way too long that I know I can get in there, and if it doesn't look good. Alright, so, calling in roofs. It's always a fun little exercise, but you always want to be standing. If you can stand in these, always best, because then you've got spaces either side to grab on. Alright, so you can crawl over, sit your feet in there, That's going to be probably the most secure place you could stand if you wanted to, because you can just stand there freely with no hands, right? When you get over, you usually can see these gaps in the insulation, and you can put a foot on a timber. These cross timbers that are over here, you can't always trust. So you can stand on them, but a lot of times they're like a batten, which is very similar to the ones they put for tiles, and they're very thin. They don't carry a lot of weight. They don't have very good density in them. So when you are walking along in a roof, just always make sure you have your footing secured on something nice and hard as you're walking along. As you get older and you progress a bit further, you'll understand where to stand and how to do it, and you'll know, right, not to stand on that timber. Let's make sure my foot's secure, and you won't have to check every single timber that you step on. But so always be mindful of everything that you got to step over, like coaxial cables that coax guys, TV, and data who just run through the roof without a care in the world. And when you get a spot like this is where you hate your life and you question what you've done to yourself, because you've got to be on your hands and knees crawling through very itchy insulation. I don't know how I'm actually going to get in there, if I even will get in there, but I guess we'll figure it out together, won't we? There's not even insulation in there, so even the insulation guys gave up trying to get it in here. You're only getting the point of view angle right now. If only you could see the angle I'm actually in. Oh, and I can see the tongue. She's right there. Alright. Okay. 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 Alright, okay. We better wait. There we go. Oh, dropping my screws. I don't need them, but I don't want to leave them in here. Alright, okay. Now we're out of this hole. Doesn't want to come. You should wear a mask in a roof, especially like this, these very old dusty ones. Alright, we may have to go crawling in here, unfortunately. Not that we want to, but that we have to. Okie dokie. We are currently laying down in this roof. We are full commando here. Oh, no wonder we can't get it. Oh, it went over the buttons like we said earlier we can't do. But we'll get there. Let's just a bit of perspective right now. This is the position that we are in here. Hello everyone. The chances of me like actually hitting that spot was pretty hard. Oh, sorry, you can't see anything getting out. Sorry, excuse the tongue. Yeah, not good. Oh, I can get myself in some holes, can't I? I'm gonna turn around here. One foot's definitely stuck. Definitely part contortionist in this area of the industry. That was definitely hurting a lot. I was getting my hips jammed in the timber behind me. Look at this. This is what I've got to deal with. See? Not a lot to play. All this artwork. Stay there while we feed this through here. Stay there for a second. All dead. All dead, that's fine. Just don't do as I ask. Okay, we can't keep playing this game. Give me a second while I get out of this hole. Okay. Oh. Hey. I've still got my phones. Okay. Okay. Stay. You go. You get out. Alright, I'll put you on here. Oh, get me out of here. Oh, come on. Let's not see what it feels like to be giving birth. Sorry. Being birthed, I should say. Tunnel out the hole. Right. You see me on the other side. The timber you're sitting on. See you later. We're back again. My word. This is just for one of them. The other one should be okay. It's all way over there. Okay. Back in the last spots now. Oh. Let's put you back on the neck. Oh, now you want to stick your head up, eh? Yeah, right when the work's done. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, it's okay. I'll just go crawling in the deep parts of the roof. Bloody inconsiderate he is. Oh, jeez. She does. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that was horrid. That's tight.
I'll try and drop the resolution down to PGA and use the old one, but
What, she wants her one?
well, she's just said I'll take yours.
Why don't you just go charge it for it and get a new one?
Well, true.
Pull that. I need to see if it's going to be long enough. I've put a knot on the end of the cables. Hopefully it friggin' doesn't come through the ceiling. There's Bryce, everyone. He's got the easy job.
Thank you, mate. You've done very well.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's good?
Yeah. She's not happy about the camera positions.
Which ones?
Both of them.
Why?
Because she wants it on the front door.
Well, that one can go on the front door if it wants.
Well, I just said to her, I said it's going to cost more. Like, it's lower eave. Like, it's like lower roof.
Yeah,
higher
yeah,
roof.
yeah.
She
So,
goes, no, I don't want to pay for it, no.
okay, well, what do you want then?
And I said, well, then it's going to have to go on the front, on the upper eave.
What'd you say?
Well, I don't have the money. I don't have the money. Can't you just do it? I said, no, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it's just either being up on the top and it costs that much, or it's
Yeah, no.
you want it down lower. It's got to go down a brick wall. It's go down from 2 roofs down to 1. And
Mate, I reckon the way we've done it is perfect.
yeah, it'll cover.
It's absolutely perfect.
Yeah, so this one I went more the back section of the eave instead of the front, because I think the front will get blocked a lot more by that pergola.
Yeah.
So,
No, I reckon it's perfect, man. The way we've done it, it's brilliant. Sorry, can you pull the tongue up? Keep going, keep going, keep going. You up a bit. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. I think I'm on the floor. Yep, stop.
just put what you need. I'll take it back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can pull all the slack back anyway.
That's it.
Yep, sweet.
Oh. I think it's smoko. You know those commercial sparkies, they get smoko, you know. Do we get that here, sir?
Yeah, mate. The job's done.
Oh, okay. Okay, no worries, sir. I'll get back to work. Oh, I'm about to be using it. I was trying to film. It's content creation here, mate.
That's alright.
Well, since this little over here has stolen me buddy crimper, because he didn't bring his, I've now got to do it all without it. Get our cables. Got our labels in the end, so let's take the tongues off. Throw those out of the way when no one needs them. Rubbish in a pile. Stripping data. A lot of people use pliers because they're just more comfortable with pliers. I just think that this tool here, which is actually a TV stripper, it's a coaxial cable stripper, but it's got a little blade just in here. So, and it's a little adjustable blade. I can wind it up and down. So, the reason why I use this tool is because it cuts perfectly, nice perfect cut. It doesn't nick the cables. We have more chance when you're using pliers to nick the cables. So, what you do is put it over that. 2 full spins, snap, snap, it's off, done. So then grab the drain wire, snip that off there, separate all the cables, and we snip off the plastic divider, snip that off as well. When twisting all the datas together and putting them ready for a patch lead, so I'll try and do this in the sun as much as I can. So our configuration, we've got 2 types of configuration in Australia. So you've got A type and B type. So I always see, I've always been told that A type is the configuration we're supposed to use. I know with patch leads, when you buy them off the shelf, they're designed in the B type. So I think that's just obviously where they're coming from. They're not coming from an Australian manufacturer, so that's not why we're using them. But as long as both ends of the cable are the same, it doesn't really matter. So I always see it as type A, type Australia, type B, strip them all down. So the configuration for type A, I know it off by heart, and I've just chipped Bryce about it because he's done data his whole life and he's never remembered how to do this. So it's green, white, green, then orange, white, not orange, because that's not how it's been configured. So then you want to go orange, white to blue, then blue, white, then orange, brown, white, brown. So make sure when you're untwisting them that you try and pinch them. You can use a screwdriver as being a good technique that a lot of people have seen to straighten the cables out. So straighten them out as much as you possibly can. What I tend to do is about half of my thumb covers the insulation, the other tip of my thumb goes to the end of the cables. My index finger just goes a little bit proud. Then I'll grab my side cutters and I'll cut just above my index finger. So I sort of tilt the side cutters at an angle so that side cutters are touching my finger, and the rest are on the top, so it pushes a bit higher. Snip that off, then we'll grab our RJ45 jack. So you want to have the green, white, green on your left, and you want to have the tab on top of the connector facing away from you. Then when we slide it on, just like this, as the pass through, that will go straight through the connector. Push it up as high as you can so that the insulation is up past all of the tabs. So it's as high as it can, because if you have the insulation covering everything, it reduces more crosstalk and it keeps the cables as twisted together as possible. When I used to do these, when they didn't have the pass-throughs, I actually used to keep these twisted inside here. So I'd have the insulation would stop there on the tab where it would pinch it, but in here you'd still see the cables were twisted right up to the last minute, and then they'd be in the connector, crimp them shut. So pass-through is a lot easier, so you can keep them straight through. Once they're through, we'll grab the RJ45 crimper. We'll crimp these off, it'll cut these cables short, and it will pinch the tab just there, holding that insulation in place. You'll never be able to pull that off, you'd have to cut it off. Yeah, that's how you do one. Well, we'll show you how we do the crimper once we get it back from Bryce. How bad your throws are. Go on, let's go. First time, eh? Yeah. Yeah, before I turn the camera on, yeah, hey. Alright, now we've got them. So, we put the connectors in there, as we said, there's a little blade on the end, so you push the cable straight through in the connector. And all you do, crimp it, and that's it, job done. You have a now perfect RJ45 connection ready for testing. Same thing, put the other one through, crimp it shut, and we're all done. How good's that? Let's get these cameras and put them in. Okay, so we have our Allen key for adjusting. Or recording. Yes, it looks fine. Yes, it's good. Yeah. I didn't know it was a sculpture of you, Bryce. Oh, yeah. Cool. That's it, mate. That's about average size for you, isn't it, Bryce? Yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. That's all I'm good for. Yeah, about average. Anytime there's a camera on site, Bryce, you've got to be careful what you say. I guess you said it the right way, though. Yeah. Could have swore. We put our little IP rating cap at the end of the cable. Alright, and a little rubber gasket over the cable. Slide this through. So plug that in there. You probably couldn't see that, so once that little sleeve goes on, so it's just a little rubber gasket on there, little rubber seal. Start that off so it doesn't lock the gland off. We'll plug that in there. Slide that down. Find the slot, turn it on, locks in. Questioning system. That little rubber seal, that rubber ring, does that go on the camera side or on the... Surely go on the camera side, wouldn't it, not the rubber gland side? Yeah, the camera side. See? Rookie error. That's right, we're allowed to make mistakes here. Just roll this off. So you put it on the wrong spot. I thought something looked weird about it, and that's what you get for not reading the instructions. Alright, so let's try and get this on as straight as possible because we want it to be on. Alright, that's on there. So we can try this again now. So we can plug this back in there. Seal that shut. Yep, that looks a lot nicer. Drop that in there. Clamp that shut. It's on. Sealed at the back. Sealed at the front. Power leads all sealed as well. So we're all good there. Here's our camera. Now we're going to mount it up on the ceiling, above my head. Shorts? Medium. That's holes punched. Stay there. Let's just go and get these screws. Don't climb up the ladder while I'm on it. What's that? Don't climb up this ladder while I'm on it. It's already at a weird enough angle. Yeah. I don't need you to do that anymore. Oh, why did the wasp take over my cable? Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I pissed him off there. He fell into the camera. Oh, there he is above my head. Have a nervous chuckle, eh? Do me a favour, Mr. Wasp, go away. This is not your home anymore. You have been evicted. Right, that's one camera, so he's going to go and turn that one on so I can mount the other one while I'm waiting. Right, let's open next box. These are nice cameras though. Hilux is a Hikvision brand, and we shied away from Hikvision for a bit because we just thought that the Hilux, sorry, we just thought the Hikvisions were a lot better for what they were worth. But Hilux coming a long way actually, so they're going pretty well with what they've got. So yeah, they're pretty decent cameras. They're in the same boat as Hikvision now, so we're pretty happy with them. We're going to keep installing them. We've got no complaints from any customers with them, so find their database and all their setup pretty well to use. So we'll keep using them. That's Bryce calling me. Yes, sir.
Hey man. Yeah, no rush, but yeah, one of those cameras has come up, so whenever you're ready, let me know and we can adjust them.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Just try and straighten it up a bit.
Which way?
Left.
So you're all left, looking at it?
Yeah. Keep going, stop. Yeah, that's pretty good, but in saying that, do we want to get across the street or should we lower it to get more of the pathway?
So I think the goal would be is to cover from the back of the van to as much as the house as we can get, wouldn't we?
Yeah, so pretty much we're picking up the neighbour's garage on the
over
other
there.
side. Yeah, so we can go lower if you want.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be picking up that much stuff. We don't need that much. Like, unless she's trying to see what's going on in the street, like if there's someone doing burnouts in the street, which doesn't look like there is, I wouldn't think so.
I reckon drop it down a bit lower.
Yeah.
If you can. Stop. Yeah, and then straighten it up to the left a bit. Stop. Perfect. Yep, that's good. Lock it in. That's great.
Done. Sweet. I don't really need to do much adjusting with it, so that's because it's pretty tight. I haven't even loosened the Allen key yet, so that's good.
That's all right. And then the other one's popped up as well.
Yep. That's just dangling at the moment. I haven't screwed that one off yet.
No, you're right.
See? You can see me. Hello.
No, I can see you, mate.
You see this thing too?
I can.
See? Recording. It's Inception. Ooh! Alright, is that reasonably good? Like, I know it's pointing down, but is that reasonably good for the angle where we want it to be?
Alright, so I'm just loading up now. Oh yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep.
We do... actually, that's pretty good. You could maybe go a little bit to the left, I suppose, so you're not too much on the wall.
Alright, so...
Because that picks up the gate and then pretty much to the back fence. Yeah, I reckon that's pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, because if you're going to pick up the gate, everyone will cross the gate. Because if you go further up, just push it up if you can. Stop. Oh, no, that's actually way better. Sorry. Because now you're picking up the entire section.
Yeah, that's
so
right.
just twist it to the left to straighten it up. A bit more, stop. Yeah, perfect, so that's done.
Sweet, easy.
Yeah, lock that in. All right,
Sweet,
thanks, mate.
done. That's two done.
Yeah.
Alright, so our two cameras done, so that's taken off plastic. We're all done there. So that means they're all done, so yeah, that's what the cameras will look like when they're up there on the wall. So now the fun time for me to go get some B-roll. Pretty good. What we just did, because our client decided to change the location where she wanted this camera, so we've now ran a cable from the NVR upstairs down this wall next to the window. There's an aircon duct that goes for this lower roof, so there's a gap cavity in the wall there, came into this lower roof, across this lower roof, and popping out just here, just next to this camera here. Hello.
Hey man, that's ready to go.
It's ready to go?
Yep.
That's fantastic, Bryce.
I know, right? So we've got it set up so we can move it left and right, whatever your preference is.
This is at the corner.
Yes.
Okay.
Did you want it more to the right? Or are you happy with that?
This, where is the, a bit to here.
Yeah?
A bit.
Jared, can you move it to the back door?
A bit.
Did you want it more?
More.
Yeah, more, Jared? Did you want it down or... Oh yeah, there we go. Is that good? We can drop it lower if you prefer.
This is the most they can go on this side.
On the right?
Yeah.
Go more to the right, Jared. Yeah, and then twist, straighten it up.
Which way? Oh, yeah.
Yep. Perfect.
Yeah, that's it.
That's better?
Yeah.
Did you want it down or you're happy with that?
Is it even? It doesn't seem even.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect, Jared. That's better.
Yeah. That's it. That's the most it could go that way.
Yeah, so we can only either go up or down now. But if you're happy with that height,
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yep, lock it in, Jared.
Sweet, no worries, cheers. That is done. Hopefully you can see. I'm trying to lean over the side of the ladder. Alright everyone, so that's us done. So about to have some lunch, get all this done and out of the way. Nice little camera install, wasn't it, mate?
Yeah, it went well, mate. Very well.
A little bit of a change at the end to get it all done, but customer gets what the customer wants, unfortunately. So all good. Thanks for joining in, tuning in. Have a good one. If you need any electrical work done, you can give us a call at Richos Group, Richos Electrical. You can give us a call at B Electrical. Bryce specialises in automations. We pretty much cover all bases of electrical services. So we do aircon, we do solar. We're stepping into batteries soon as well. So give us a call, get in touch with our socials, or give us a call on our numbers as well. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.